Welcome back, everyone. I'm Daniel Alvarez with Strother Real Estate. I'm a real estate broker in the Fayetteville, North Carolina area, and today we're going to be talking about buying a home from start to finish. Please, if you like and enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the little bell. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing you should do when you're looking to buy a home, number one, is find a good realtor. The reason why I say find a realtor first is because we're usually like the facilitators of the transaction, right? We're the people that can put you in contact with pretty much any of the vendors that you're gonna need, like handymen, contractors, lenders, inspectors, really anything that you need. Usually most agents are gonna have a laundry list of names that you can potentially use. If you don't know any, talk to people that can refer you to one. You know, start off with your friends, your family, your coworkers. All right, step two is gonna be determine how you're gonna pay for this house. If you have cash, awesome. If you don't, go ahead and get pre-approved or pre-qualified with a lender that we can also provide to you as well. All right, step three is the fun part. You can start looking at homes and writing offers. Once you've gotten an offer accepted, your agent will send that contract to the lender that you have chosen to work with and to the attorney that you have chosen to work with. Both of them will then start processing to get you to the closing table. The lender will start processing your loan and maybe need more information from you, more documentation like W-2s or tax returns. The attorney will pretty much just be preparing any legal paperwork that you might need, like a power of attorney, and they'll be doing the title search and pretty much any type of legal documents to get you to the closing table. Kind of at the same time and piggybacking off of step three is step four, and this is when you start to do your due diligence on the property. This is when you have the ability to inspect as little or as much of the property as you want. This is also the time that when that inspection comes back and you take a look at the inspection report, you can also go back to the seller and negotiate repairs, right? It's all based off of the market and how everything is going, but you know, we still ask for repairs even till this day, even in this seller's market. All right, step number five is make sure that repairs were done as negotiated if there was any repairs that were asked for and negotiated, and check on the status of the appraisal. This is where you would schedule a re-inspection to have the inspector that you had hired previously to do the inspection to then go back and then to check on the things that you had already agreed to or negotiated with the seller to fix for you. They usually check that they're done and check that they're done in a workmanlike fashion. Around this same time frame, I'm usually checking as well on the status of the appraisal. If value came back at the purchase price, then we're good to go. But sometimes it turns into more negotiations with the seller if there's a discrepancy between appraised value and purchase price. Step six, so by this time, all negotiations have already pretty much come to an end and we're getting the clear to close from the lender. This means that the lender has gone through all of your paperwork, all of your documents. The underwriters have looked at your file and they've given your file a thumbs up and that you are good to go and sign your documents at the closing table. Step seven is go ahead and do your final walkthrough. So the final walkthrough is really just what you do right before going to sign your documents at the attorney's office. And this is just to make sure that nothing at the property has changed. Obviously, you had already been there. You know that there was certain repairs that were done if there was anything negotiated. Now you're just going to make sure that nothing has changed. So there's no doors missing. The HVAC system is still there. It's still working. There's no holes in the walls in the property. These are the kind of things that you're checking on. After this is complete, you're pretty much going to the attorney's office to sign your documents to really be done. And last but not least, step eight. This is where you get your keys because the deed has been recorded. So just to explain something, when you sign your documents at the attorney's office, that does not mean that that house is yours. So once you sign your documents, the lender has to fund the loan, right? You have to pay your closing costs or pay any type of money that is due at the closing table, depending on your situation. And then the attorney takes that information, the money that you've paid, the funding from the lender, and they can record the deed at the courthouse in your wherever it is that you live, your city or your county courthouse. And once that's recorded, then the house is officially yours, and that's when you would get your keys. I hope this helps. If you're looking to buy a home and have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is going to be in the description. Thank you again for watching. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the little bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. See you in the next one.